Hello everybody, this is C4 Explorer, and today I'm going to go ahead and call this spot out because if you don't hear it already, you're going to find out why. I'm at the Richland Mall near Columbia, South Carolina, and unfortunately either I just got bad intel or I just didn't pay attention, but this place is almost completely demolished. You can hear all the construction equipment over here. It appears that I'm right now in the parking deck, and I'm gonna get so yelled at by some construction workers or something, probably. I just kind of wanted to look around and see some signage or something. Obviously, I don't want to do anything too dangerous. I don't want to jump out in an active demo site, of course. But I am C4 Explorer, so what do you got? Looking at these reflections in the water, this is pretty cool. This seems to be all that remains of the mall. You can see the mall access roof. We might go up there. I'm going to be highly visible. But yeah, this seems to be all that remains of the Richland Mall. I had no idea. Seriously, like I drove up here today, and I'd heard that it was gonna be demolished pretty soon. Obviously, that got stepped up. They might be trying to salvage this parking deck. I'm not really sure. Go ahead and come over here, and hopefully y'all can hear me. I know it's really loud. Kind of look at the destruction, and that's what I call it, destruction. It's sad to see a building go, not just from an exploring standpoint, but what are they going to do with this? They'll probably turn it into something. It's kind of in the middle of the city center. You can see people out there walking around. I actually left a review on Google Maps, same name, C4 Explorer. Basically said this place has been demolished. I don't know, I guess for any urban explorers that want to come check it out, don't bother. I didn't see any reviews at all about this place is now closed. It was that kind of thing. It was like, a lot of I enjoy this place. It's really cool and stuff, from many years ago. God, I'm gonna get seen right here. That looks like it was probably the park. Is that the parking lot? It might have been part of the parking lot. Kind of cool seeing these machines work. Because I'll tell you what, guys, I really want to kind of do that right there, the cage thing, but I really think I'm going to get seen. Oh. Okay, yeah, this is the top level. Alright, folks. I gotta be really careful here. What I need to do is just come out over on that side, because somebody's gonna see me. Back off a little. You see the peely paint. Have any spot me yet? They're all over there. Okay, I'll go over there in a sec, guys. I gotta test my limits. I like these. The signage is cool, like the coloring. I would assume this mall was probably built sometime in the 60s or 70s. And this all would have been building over here. Yeah. I don't think I've ever done a parking deck explorer. I mean, what do you expect? There's not much to it. But I guess in its own way, it's kind of neat. You got the exit. Take some pictures here in a little bit. Okay. That's where it got a busted light. That goes to the lower level. You can see the cars going by on the road. I parked at a gas station back here. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and head back over this way. Just imagine, like back when this was still active, all the vehicles in here. You got all these families coming in, people coming in to walk the mall. You hear children laughing and screaming. You better buy me a gumball, mama, or something. I don't know. 3F. We'll come down here. Okay, yeah, that's the G exit. I'm gonna be honest, guys, this is kind of like a spike thing almost. It sounds really stupid, but I wanted to get something out of this. I really thought I was going to be able to explore the mall. Or that, like it'd be sealed off and you just can't get in and whatever, but yeah, it always sucks to drive up on the site and it's gone, It's pretty neat. Ramp down. We're on level 2. Okay. I actually, true story, I actually had a dream a couple nights ago, and no, I'm not going to go into some mystic psychic thing. I'm not saying that it wasn't, and it probably wasn't, but I was walking around a parking deck, and it was supposed to be in my apartment complex, but I don't have a parking deck at my apartment complex, but I was filming, and I think there were some people near me, and I was just kind of really making a big deal out of it, hey, check this out, blah blah blah, and I woke up and I'm like, that's interesting. Level 2. Ramp 3 roof. Ramp up 3 roof. Alright. The level 2. That one construction worker came over here for a cigarette. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? Yeah, okay. This may be about as close as I want to come. You can see a snarl of wire, rebar, and stuff down here. Yeah. Truck. Bulldozer, front loader, whatever. Yeah, look at that. I wonder what that thing is over there that looks like a cannon. They're all kind of over here. Can't really tell what that is, so I'm going to see if I can zoom in. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Oops, oh, sorry. Okay. Get out of here, that guy's gonna see me. Alright, folks. I'm going to go ahead and pause it because me walking around an empty car park just probably isn't doing it for some of y'all. I hope you enjoy it though. It was like I said, I wanted to get something out of this, so I'm going to pause it. I'm going to take some pictures, and I'm going to start heading upstairs. I'll meet you up on the roof. So I'll see you in a minute. Hey y'all, I'm back. Isn't this just a lovely shot? This is so cool. I lied to you. I went ahead and decided to at least check out the lower level, and it's just there's not much to it, so I actually am going to go ahead and head up. However, I did find some signage over here. There's another where the elevator is over there. We got the roof exits, Belk Mall, Belk and Mall. Can you read that? Okay, there. Can you read that? I got the second floor Belk entrance. So yeah, they probably would have been one of the main anchors at this mall. And when you lose your anchors, unfortunately, you lose your mall. I found the handicap spaces. They still have the little ghosts of the wheelchair guy or girl. Person. We'll say person. We got this is so close. This is so stupid. Why am I doing this for a handicap sign? Okay. I don't even know if you can see that on camera. It might not have been worth it, but alright. See this room over here. We gotta look inside it, and then we'll actually go upstairs. I don't know what other explores I'm gonna do today. I kind of have a few. There's a lot on the list down here. Oh, huh? It's kind of cool. The elevator machinery, recent footprints. We got some safety signage. Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. Is there anything over here? Probably not, except for that, yeah. The main entrance. You know what? I might be able to... Can I climb up there from over here? Should I? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to. I know what's going on. Yeah. I'm like, should I? And you guys are like, no, don't do it. And I'm like, oh no, I totally heard it. Yeah, you guys want me to do it. I'm so sorry. Okay. Carefully get up on this main. Use the stairs. Construction equipment is everywhere. I don't see anybody like right here. Actually. Okay, I think that's the door that I just... No, it didn't. Never mind. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get up on the top here. Okay, I'm pretty well hidden there. Oh, wow. This is cool. Look at this. Okay. I'm a little out of breath. It's so freaking hot. Let's see, what do we have? We got an old exit sign. Belk East Avenue entrance. Page steers to level 2 bridge. Anybody over there? No. Just everybody on the road that can see me. Level 4. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I kind of wanted to walk this over here. Actually, I thought, to be honest, I thought this was a walkway here. Like a little... The way it looked when I was on the street was it looked like like a walkway, but I guess that wouldn't make sense on a building. It'd be kind of neat, but yeah, it's obviously too small for people to go in there, so. Exit to Beltline right only. I like this. It's pretty cool. What we got over there? Not much. Some signage. Okay. Belk Theater. I like this here. This is really neat. Oh, expansion gap. Okay. Definitely have to get a picture of that. I'm not even going to try to lift that up, but I can imagine what's on there. Yeah, this is neat. That's where I would, yeah, that's where I would have come up earlier. I got something over there. It looks like a smashed trash can. Okay. Yeah. And then this is pretty much the last of it here. I have a, yeah, one of the, I guess, little plant feature cans that they would have used. Decorate up the top deck. Gets rainwater. All right. Another one. Stop. That says mall on something in mall. Another one. Coming around. And go try to find a relatively secluded enough and not visible enough to maybe check out some machines of destruction here. You got the sand gravel maker, sand sifter. You got front loader again. Another one. This all used to be building. Now it's nothing. Alright, guys. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and start taking some pictures. I love this thing. This thing is really cool. I bet it was nice when it was all lit up. I saw lights inside of it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put press on my luck. I'm going to go ahead and do an outro here in a minute. I'm going to pause it right now and take some pictures, and then I'm going to go ahead and GTFO, folks. All right, everybody. We're almost at the end. I just noticed this, like, I might have moved that wire, but look at this. I don't know if you can tell, but that middle wire is just vibrating. Yeah, I guarantee you that's got to be all the vibrations and stuff from the equipment. I don't know what that means. Looks kind of like a hotel or motel. What do you want to call it? What's it called? It's a welcome mat. There you go. I'm gonna take a picture of it. There we go. Yeah, we're pretty much at the end, folks. Got the last sign over here. I'm on level 3 again. And one thing I wanted to show y'all, nothing too fascinating, but I noticed it whenever I got out of my car, like whenever I came up here. And by the way, aren't the reflections cool? I love reflections. I don't know what it is. That's just neat. So, anyway, yeah, come over here. Something that looks like it drove through relatively recently. Got more reflections. Yeah. Exit 32G. This is, I would say this is very, what, 60s, 70s, the colors, like the color scheme and everything. It's interesting. But yeah, look at this. I found somebody's discarded or abandoned or lost little walker cane. Yeah. Oh, I didn't notice this. We got a little bouquet of dead flowers. Jeez, isn't that a poignant commentary? Huh. Let's see, I don't think I walked over here. There's more reflections. There's the signs warning. You're supposed to be wearing a hard hat at all times. I won't say disagree. We got some overgrowth over here. Some Aussies. And we got more reflections. Oh, yeah, you get that. Hold on, guys. Yeah. Alright. Oh, somebody's got like a little go-kart thing over there. I heard music. I heard somebody shouting. I'm like, oh, you're not going to yell at me as soon as we're getting ready to leave. All right, folks. Well, yeah, I think I'm done here. I'm going to take a few more pictures, things I missed. Hopefully do some other explores today. It is really hot, and I only have one day off. I think Oysterhead and I might go out next weekend, which will be several weeks in the past by the time you see this video. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate you guys. I really like having you guys checking me out on here, and really love bringing these explores to you. This is C4 Explorer at apparently an active demolition site for an old mall, for the Richland Mall. So y'all stay safe, have fun, have a great summer, and I will see you on the next adventure. Goodbye.